Hi everyone. Today I am really happy to offer you this video of longevity breathing yoga practice postures. This practice is an aspect of Tao Yoga, which is part of the Bruce Francis Energy Arts system. It is one of the most effective ways to quickly become relaxed and calm. It's also an extremely efficient way to open and expand your breathing so that your breath can connect to every part of your body. This practice is meant to be done without strain or pushing. So in this video, I will show you how to set yourself up so that each of the postures can be done comfortably. Gather together props, some pillows, yoga blankets, something stackable such as yoga blocks or books, and a scarf or yoga belt. If you're doing the practice in a chair, be sure that your feet can be solid on the floor without your knees being too high or too low. Now here are the postures with accommodations. Before we continue with the practice, keep in mind these instructions. First, you want to get comfortable in each posture, using props if necessary. Once in position, relax into that held position, staying in touch with your breathing, especially in the area of focus of that particular posture. Don't force your breathing, just let it happen. And don't strain to hold any posture. If you feel yourself straining, adjust your position and use additional props if necessary. And now, here's the practice. To begin, sit comfortably. Place one hand on your sternum and one hand on your belly. In this posture, we're focusing on relaxing the diaphragm and feeling movement in the front of the belly. The diaphragm is in between your two hands at the bottom of the rib cage, and it extends all the way through the body, over the organs. So as the diaphragm moves with your breath, it exerts a gentle pressure on the organs, which creates a gentle massage. As you sit and tap into your breathing, see if you can feel your diaphragm and let the diaphragm relax and move easily. Let the hand on your sternum, exerting a gentle pressure, give you some feedback to have the sternum be still and relaxing down so that the breathing is completely powered from the movement of the diaphragm. As you do this, you will notice that as you inhale and the diaphragm lowers, there's a slight extension of the belly forward. And as you exhale, the belly relaxes back towards the spine. In the next posture, we're going to be extending the arm out and then bending it at the elbow. Place the hand on the side of the head with the fingers pointing up and curve to the left. This is the spleen posture. This is the main organ that we're focusing on with this left bend over. And here you want to settle into the posture very comfortably. This is one where you may decide to use blocks so that the curve to the side is easy for you to hold. And you want the other hand to just be resting on the thigh. Let yourself soften and relax into this position, continuing to feel the movement of your diaphragm, gently massaging the organs, and in particular with a slight added compression on the left side that's curved over. And now we're going to do the same thing to the right side, curving over with the arm bent. The organ on this side that we're paying particular attention to is the liver, which extends slightly over your center line and towards the back. And the same thing here, you want to settle into this posture, be very relaxed If you need to prop yourself so that you can be quite comfortable, just go ahead and do so. And continue to feel your breathing. Feel the movement of the diaphragm, gently massaging your insides. And a reminder here that you're just allowing this breath to happen. You do not want to push your breath or force it in any way. In the next posture, sit with your legs extended out in front and lean back slightly with your hands behind your back, your fingers pointing towards your feet. In this posture, our focus are the kidneys. And here, feeling the gentle rhythm of your breathing, pay particular attention to the low back and a very slight movement in the low back, extending outward and relaxing inward. This movement is very slight, and again, it's important not to push your breath into your low back at all. Just feel the natural movement of the organs from the movement of the diaphragm. In our next posture, bring the soles of the feet together and grasp them gently, curving the spine over, forward. The apex of this curve is the dorsal hinge area where the thoracic spine meets the lumbar spine. The back of the diaphragm and the back of the lungs are a particular focus for this posture. So again, settle into the posture and feel your breathing. Not pushing anything. Just pay particular attention to the area that is the back of the diaphragm and the back of the lungs. In this posture, we're bringing the knees together, holding the feet with a scarf or our hands, very slightly tucking the chin as you curve over and lengthen your cervical spine. In this posture, we are paying attention to the upper lungs, the very top of the lungs, which extends slightly above the rib cage. And also paying attention to all of the vessels in the front of the neck. Bringing your attention in particular to the upper lungs, the area around C7, lengthening through the neck with that slight tuck of the chin. Feel the front of your neck and throat relax downward. This should feel very easy and relaxed. Our final posture is a gentle bow position where we are feeling the breath in the entire body. So lifting the chest and upper body slightly off the floor and the legs as well. The hands are pointing towards the feet and the arms are lifted slightly as well. Feel the movement of the breath in the whole body. To end, spend some time sitting and letting yourself integrate that whole experience. Feel your breathing and feel the internal space that you have created from this practice. Longevity breathing yoga helps to establish the system of longevity breathing in the body. Many of us have a pattern of breathing in the front of the chest. The longevity breathing method is different. Here, we keep the front of the chest relatively still. The sternum is relaxing slightly inward and down, so that when we inhale, the diaphragm descends, the sides of the lungs expand, and the back of the lungs expand. So on an inhalation, the diaphragm moves down, the lungs expand in the back and the sides, and then on the exhalation, everything relaxes back towards the center. Inhalation, the expansion, the diaphragm descending, the lungs expand and the sides and the back. Exhalation, everything relaxes back towards the center. In this method, each breath is creating a massage of the heart. Because we keep the front of the chest still, the lungs exert this gentle pressure on the heart with every breath. So we are massaging the heart. And the movement of the diaphragm down and up also exerts a gentle pressure on the organs. So we're giving ourselves an internal massage. I hope you found this useful. And if you have any questions about the practice in this video, feel free to contact me at balancingbodywork@gmail.com. Thank you so much and happy practicing.